Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Vinland Saga Season 2, Episode 15. Today I'm gonna watch 2 episodes. That's gonna be great. As you can see, that's it. I changed my plaid, and for those of you who are following me since a long time, you know what it means. You know that that's it. It's summertime. You know, the t-shirts, the light plaid and stuff like that. That's it. Finally, summertime. That's great. That's so great. I hope that it's getting warmer also at your place, into your country. I really hope so. Like, we had to wait for beginning of June to have real temperatures, you know, to not have rain anymore. It's amazing. I love that. Really, I'm a south girl. Like, I'm coming from the south of France. I'm living in the south of France, and clearly each, you know, beginning of summer, I'm remembering it, you know. It's really like, oh, that's it. I remember. I love the sun. Stop. Let's go for this episode. I'm really impatient to discover what is gonna happen, even if I'm really stressed. Like, I remember that at the end of the last episode, I was really frustrated because I was like, maybe, you know, what is gonna happen right now? Arnheid, who is gonna try to reach her husband, maybe they're gonna surprise her, you know, doing that. She can be punished for that. And also, no matter what, these two talking together again, we're gonna learn new stuff, and it's gonna be for sure really emotional and really like painful to see them like that, you know, being at pain also because they were separated, talking about the fact that they don't know, both of them, where is their kid, what happened to him, they don't know anything about it. I'm really stressed about this episode, what is gonna happen to Arnheid. We know how much Einar loves her, even if he never confessed it, we know it. I knew that Einar would take her side no matter what, you know, even if right there she's saying that she loves her husband, that she wants to protect him, that she wants to run away with him. Einar is gonna be okay with that because the only thing that he wants is for her to be happy and free. So for sure he's gonna help her no matter what, and he wanted to help her, he wanted to protect, you know, to fight with her husband against Snake and his men, and it's really Thorfinn who stopped him, who told him, what do you want to do? You want to kill Snake? You want to kill people no matter what? Like, come on, you don't want to do that. And during the night he was like, let's go, maybe we can find a way to take him out, something like that. And it's Arnheid who stopped him because she doesn't want for him to be involved. And also she said that it would be more reasonable for her to not do anything because in fact she's pregnant and she didn't manage to protect her first son. She wants to be there to protect that new kid. She's certain that, you know, ketil is gonna be okay to have that bastard and all. I'm not so sure. I'm saying that bastard because I really think that into this universe, that's how they're gonna name that kid. That's not what I think, but I think that that kid is gonna be considered like that. And I'm not so sure that ketil can be okay with it, but ketil's wife, and also olmar and thorgil, I'm not so sure of it. So she wants, at least she said, that it would be better to not do anything so she could be there for that kid. But during the night she realized that she can't do nothing, like her heart is pushing her to join him, to try to help him. And you know, all of the last episode was about not intervening, the fact that not intervening is better, that you can't intervene each time that you want to, that at some moments you have to think with your brain and not with your heart. But right there it was too much for Arnheid. She couldn't do that. She didn't want to live with regrets, and she just wanted to be there for her husband. She said it was a marriage, you know, which was forced, at least, you know, which was arranged, something like that. But she said that she loved him, that she still loves him, that she loved how he was with their kid. So clearly she has still feelings for him. And the fact that he did all of that, you know, he managed to escape, he killed all of his masters, you know, and he ran away and he was so hurt and he didn't care about it just because he wanted to find her. I think that it proves also his feelings for her. But I can't see a way for the situation, you know, to evolve and to be okay. Like, he's never gonna manage to escape. And her, if someone is surprising her right there, she can have really big issues. Maybe if she would tell, I'm pregnant, maybe not, in fact, she's not gonna have issues. That's a card, you know, to play last minute. In fact, I'm pregnant with your master. You want to kill his baby? Come on, kill me. Maybe. I'm wondering if Einar and Thorfinn are gonna discover that she left, what they're gonna do. I think that they're gonna go to try to help her. For sure, Thorfinn decided that he doesn't want to fight anymore, to kill anymore for sure. And we can't forget that right now we have also Thorgil, Olmar, Ketil and Leif coming back home, you know, with Canute and his men chasing them because of what happened, that, you know, a battle is coming right there, that something wrong is gonna happen right there, something bigger than in fact Arnheid's little issue with her husband. I'm not considering it like a little issue, but you know, in face of history with a big H, it's a little issue. Like, Ketil coming back home, in fact, maybe he's not, you know, he's not gonna be like, oh, really, I have to take care of that. I have really more things into my mind than your little things, your little husband. I'm gonna kill him and I don't care about it. Like, and even more because he would be. He would be jealous, you know, of the guy. Like, I'm the only one into your heart. Now, you can't have that guy. He's your husband and he killed people. Really, I can't see a way for all of that to end well. Can you see that I'm into a good mood? The fact that, you know, I'm doing stuff like that and all, like really, I'm into a really good mood. What is it with my hands? I have really issues, like, I have really little, you know, part of my skins which are getting out for no reason. Like, what happened? What happened? I don't know. I'm sorry, like really, I'm losing myself. I'm gonna stop this intro. I think that it's better like that. Let's go with this episode. Remember that if you want, on my Patreon, you can have 4 reaction videos of advance for Vinland Saga. It's really a lot. Even more right now because with all of the boys, House of the Dragon being back, I had to change my schedule. So I think that it's more than 2 weeks of advance for the reaction videos, you know, of Vinland Saga. So if you want to have that much of advance, 4 episodes of advance for Vinland Saga, it's on my Patreon. It's the best way to support me, so that's why I'm giving you that on my Patreon as a reward, you know, for supporting me right there. It's the best way to do it. And you have also the full opacity and you have longer reaction part, even sometimes the full one for big episodes. And let's say that for Vinland Saga I put a lot of full reaction part, so if you can be interested by that, it's on my Patreon. You have the link in the description. Let's go for this episode. I don't think that I'm gonna have that today. You know, the reunion between Leif and Thorfinn that I'm waiting for since so long. For Leif to discover that new version of Thorfinn. I'm not sure that, and I'm pretty certain in fact, that I'm not that lucky that we're gonna have it right now for me during this episode or today, you know, with the 2 episodes that I'm gonna watch today. No, I'm not that lucky. I can wait 5 more episodes, I think. Let's go for this one.
夫にガルザルに会わせていただけませんか。ダメだ。怪我をしているんですよね。傷の具合はどうですか。
Like he cares about it. Yes.
お前アルネーズをジジイの家に送り返してこい。あれ乗ってかれたら馬がねえや。だよ。歩いて送り返せっての。
Are you gonna accept now?
夫に会わせてください。傷の手当てをしてあげたいだけなんです。
Can he accept?
いや
She looks determined for sure and she's beautiful.
兄貴がこの女にガルザルの手当てを許可したんだよ。
No, he didn't.
本当だぞ。
And clearly, like, you're gonna let her do it in front of everyone. Snake is gonna know that you disobeyed.
あれです。
Are you gonna tell him about your kid? The one that they took, like the one that you have right now.
縄を切ってくれ。アルネイス。
She can't do that. You can't ask her to do that.
ああ、大丈夫だ。縄を切るような道具は持ってねえ。手当てなんて言わねえで、もっといいことしてやれよ。
Oh, shut up, you!
こんなに縛られていては手当てできません。今だけでも縄を。
Maybe you're asking too much right there, Arnheid.
すまなかった。もう二度とそなたとヒャリティングそばを離れたりしない。
Speaking of him,
私が間違っていた。許してくれ。アルネイス。
I'm thinking, you know, would I tell him the truth, knowing that the guy is gonna get killed? Arnheid!
辛い思いをさせたな。やり直そう。何もかも元通りにしよう。
All of them around right now that are watching you.
仕掛けたぜ。
Shut up!
何が小屋で休むわ。おい、見張ってろって言われたろ。お前がその女連れてきたんだ。責任持って見張れよな。だよ。俺様女に弱えのがたまに傷なんだよな。サービスは終わりだ。
You didn't
ほら、立ちな。
tell him, Arnheid. Oh, for you to touch her. What? Is he a vampire? He's gonna die, he's gonna die. His sword is right there, you can use it. Are you, Arnheid? Are you gonna use it? Also, like... It's now or never, girl. Make your choice. You did it? It's... We are the... There was no choice of her doing it, you know. They're both gonna die. I think that they're both gonna die, get killed. She helped him right there. Unless she used the pregnant card. Arnheid! Ah, you don't know that she was with him. You don't know, you can't know. They're all dead. They're all dead, so no one knows that she was right there. Don't worry, she's doing it herself. She doesn't need you for that.
自由を奪われるなんて間違ってる。間違ってるだろう。
That's a sweet idea.
世の中から戦争と奴隷をなくすことはできないかって。まあ、ノルドの男の価値は武勇と富で決まる。より多くを殺し、富を持ち帰った者ほど尊敬される。だから父親は息子に戦いを教え、武具を与えて軍船に乗せる。俺たちの江戸人はずっと昔から当たり前にそうしてきた。
You want to change their way of thinking?
でも、お前みたいな男もいる。人を傷つけないと違うことがそんなに変。
Even more someone like him.
これ以上彼らを背負うくらいなら仲間外れの方がずっとマシだ。彼ら死者たちだ。俺が殺してしまった人たち。彼らの霊が毎晩のように現れ。
Still now? I thought that you made peace with that.
この人たちが安らかに眠れるところへ連れて行ってあげなければもうこれ以上は無理だ。これ以上は一人だって背負えない。ずっと考えてどうすれば彼らに報いられるのか。これ以上殺したり壊したりしないってだけじゃ償いとは言えない。今まで燃やしてきた以上の家をこの手で立て直さなくちゃ。
I'm so proud of
世
you.
界全体から戦争をなくす方法は俺にはまだわからない。でもせめてこの世に一つくらい、ほんの村一つくらいでもいいんだ。
To be
剣
big.
を必要としない地を作りたい。
But you'll see that you're gonna need swords to defend that village from.
でもその地をどうやって守るんだ。
And now you and me.
戦争は嫌いだ。平和のために戦争してちゃ意味がない。そんなんじゃあの殺し合いの地獄からは抜け出せない。
That's a vicious circle, you know, like.
やっぱり夢みたいな話は夢みたいなままか。
You're already giving up?
死の
海の彼方まで逃げ切ったらそこには何があるのかしら。どこまで行ってもここ
Who
と同
is?
じ戦と奴隷商人がいるだけ。
遥かな西。
The slave I remember on that boat. You remember that now?
水平線のずっと向こうの地。
You remember now what your dad told you?
忘れていた。子供の頃レイフという船乗りに
Also!
西の大海の果てには豊かな土地が広がっていると。手つかずの大地がありそうだ。
Leif is coming right now for you to remember that now.
恐ろしく遠いとも聞かされてたし、正確な場所もわからない。しかも国づくりだ。
He's coming. You can live both of you together.
やっといい話を聞いたよ。気をつけろ。手強いぞ。
Yeah, that's him.
逃げたんだ。神猿が逃げた。
Did you understand that Arnheid helped?
あんみさ。
We can't do anything about it, you know it. Ooh, snake! These eyes? Really, this episode I had a lot of moments with emotions, you know, like getting high, but I didn't cry. I can, you know, I didn't cry. For those of you who are new on my channel, you don't know it, but it's really something that I can be proud of, like the fact that I didn't cry. It's not that usual for an episode like that. It it was rough for me to keep things inside, you know, to not let the emotions take all of the place. Not that I forced my emotions, you know, to get down, but just that each time I was almost there and no. First, for sure, Arnheid wants to see her husband. We knew it. I didn't know that they would surprise her that fast. At least I thought that she would try, you know, to sneak in. No, she won't really... just like that, like, hello, I know that you have my husband, you don't want for me to meet him, but no matter what, I'm there to meet him. Girl, how did you think that it would pass, you know, that Snake suddenly would show his big heart and would be like, yes, let's go with it, meet your husband, no. And he knows even more that her presence can give him strength. So for sure, for Snake, that was not even a question. He didn't hesitate at all. The fact that that other guy allowed her to do it, I'm really like, at some point you knew that Snake would come back. And even if none of that would have happened, the other ones, you know, they would have said, oh Snake, you don't know, but during your absence, we had Arnheid visiting her husband. But I told the girl to not go, and I told the guy to take her back home. Like, the guy was not afraid of Snake. If something seemed really clear about Snake and how he's managing his team, I have the impression that he's managing them by fear, you know? Like, I remember the first time that we had Snake meeting Einar and Thorfinn, clearly he was not afraid of killing one of them just like that, and they were all afraid of him and stuff like that. So for the guy to suddenly decide to disobey just because of Arnheid's big eyes, I'm like, is a little stupid, no? Like, or she was really lucky to fall on him, you know, with him. When they were facing each other, Gardar and Arnheid, it was so painful, like, to hear her crying like that. Already during the previous episode, when he was screaming like that, each time it was hurtful, so right there, to have her screaming like that, I had the impression that it was a response to his previous screams, like, really, they have the same pain. Inside of them, it's the same pain. So that was, yes, painful. And after that, we had him attacking the guy like that, you know, going at his throat. Really a vampire move. And it worked. He managed to kill him. And she had some seconds, you know, to hesitate, to decide what she can do, and we saw that it was clearly an hesitation, a doubt, because she knew what it would mean. She was, you know, keeping her hands on her like that, on her body, thinking about the fact that she was pregnant, thinking about what she said earlier, the fact that the reasonable thing to do right there, it's to not do anything, to not intervene, to think about the kid who is gonna come and to do the right thing for that baby. Clearly she didn't listen to reason, and she listened to her heart by visiting her husband, so following that idea, for sure that she would right there listen also to her heart and save him. It was a continuity of it. But the fact that he doesn't know that their son is missing, he doesn't know that she's pregnant right now, I'm really like, when a guy like him is gonna learn that, I have the impression that he's gonna want to return, you know, like right there they are surely trying to escape, but I'm pretty sure that this guy is gonna want to return and to kill Ketil himself for what he did to his wife, for maybe having information also about where is their son. I don't know, I have the impression that it's not the end. For sure, no matter what, it's not the end. They don't have any horse and they're trying to escape right now, both of them, one being so hurt. And now that, no, I was gonna say now that they know that Arnheid helped, Arnheid is gonna be in real danger, but I'm like, no, they can't know that, because she was supposed to come back home, and all of the ones who saw her right there are dead. So maybe, in fact, they don't know. But for sure, they're gonna see right there that she's missing. The old master, did he say that she left during the night? I'm not sure. Maybe he didn't say it. We can't have that confirmation, you know, just because of the fact that at the end we have Snake around the old guy, like, oh, he just told him. Doesn't mean anything. Snake is used to be there. Snake, his eyes, like clearly, for him it's a personal thing right now. It's a personal revenge. You killed all of my men. Be sure that I'm gonna go after you, I'm gonna find you, I'm gonna kill you myself. Like, I'm not even sure that he's gonna think about giving justice, letting Ketil decide what to do or anything like that. For Arnheid it can be different because of the fact that she's pregnant and she's Ketil's favorite. We'll see. All of the discussion between Thorfinn and Einar was also emotional because we can see how much Thorfinn changed and he truly wants to believe that it's possible to eliminate war and slavery, but by discussing with Einar he understands the difficulty of it, and for me Einar is right in the sense that even if you're trying to build your little village, to put these rules into your village, no matter what, you're gonna have to defend your village against enemies, because for sure at some point enemies are gonna come. If it's not tomorrow, it's gonna be maybe in 1 year, in 10 years, but at some point enemies are gonna come, so it can't be possible. And I understand also what Thorfinn is responding by the fact that if you have to fight to have peace, it's not okay, because it's in fact breaking the first rule of being at peace. Do you understand what I mean? So I understood both of them during that discussion, and the fact that the only solution to fight it's maybe to build all of that somewhere that far that no one is gonna come, and that's when finally Thorfinn remembers about Leif's story about finding that land which is so far away. He's thinking about Leif. We know that Leif is coming right now. I was already getting emotional just to think about that reunion between Leif and Thorfinn, between Leif and that new version of Thorfinn. You were there when finally Thorfinn had that big reveal, that switch. I was like, my first, thought was for Leif. Leif needs to meet that new version of Thorfinn. So for sure I want that reunion. But to know now that Thorfinn, is not just gonna be the new Thorfinn, but he's gonna be the new Thorfinn who wants to reach that land like Leif always wanted, like, oh, I love that so much. I love that so fucking much. Can it happen? I'm not sure, because we can't forget that right now we have ketil, olmar, thorgil, their situation against canute, all of that. So I'm not sure that we're gonna take the boat, tomorrow, clearly. But at least he thought about it, and that was so cool. Also emotional. What our two guys are gonna do now? Are they gonna try to find and help Arnheid and Gardar? I don't know. What can they do? I can't see it. We'll see, and maybe I'm gonna see that right now because I'm gonna watch one more episode. It's all for you for this video. Remember that if you're watching this on YouTube, by subscribing to my Patreon, you can already have my reactions and my thoughts to the 4 next episodes, if you can be interested by that. No matter what, it's all for you for today, and it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye!
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Hey.